Hello, everyone, and welcome. Come on in. Happy Friday to you, or depending on where you are in the world. Thank you. Come on in, say hello. Yes, this is I'd like to call it a moon party. But this one in particular is the new moon in Sagittarius with solar eclipse. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. This is the end of the eclipse season. Obviously, we had one last month, and if you don't know who I am, I'm Christine. I'm with 24 Karat Healing, and I'm a medium, guide, mentor, healer. You know all of that, just like you are. I mean, we all are all of that, just in different aspects. So really just wanting to I see the moon energy every 2 weeks as just a reset. It's a time to refresh. It's a time to really just slow down and recognize, everything that's happened in the past 2 weeks. Maybe time to drop some things, maybe to invite some things. Now, obviously, full moons are about, clearing and just purging. New moons, we are planting seeds. So new moons is kind of a time to be like, wow, okay, I did all the purging. I've had some time to think about it, meditate on it. Maybe some things have happened, got some amazing inspirations that have come through, and now I'm going to plant those seeds, those intentions. Because really, everything you do must have an intention behind it. And and it's not about doing, doing, doing. I mean, we just talked about that in a podcast on Wednesday there, being versus doing. So when you are planting seeds, you are being in that presence. You are being in that intentional energy where you are wanting to maybe pick a few things, not a list of 20, just pick a few things maybe it's even one thing, and plant it. And come on in, say hello if you are new. Let me know where you're from, or even if you're not, just say hello. Share this out, like this, please. Tag a few friends. If you're on YouTube and you're enjoying this, I would so appreciate you subscribing to my channel. And I realize that there's so many other things you could be doing, but hey, thank you again. And if you're listening on wherever you listen on your podcast, thank you for listening. And please interact as well. If you have something that maybe I have not talked about, maybe you have a guest. I mean, I had somebody yesterday reach out to me. So this is great. We're all here to connect and collaborate. Um, and I was listening to Brendan Burchard, I believe that's his name, yesterday, and he was like, what is your role? And, we've all been assigned, maybe we've been assigned roles, maybe we've been assigned labels, maybe we've labeled ourselves and titles. I'm a this, I'm a mom, I'm a that. It's time to unravel and unwind all of that. We're coming to the end of 2021. So I'm inviting you to really, this is a great time to start thinking about what you'd like to do in the new year. And now I'm not talking about New Year's resolutions. I don't believe in those. I believe that's really a setup. It really is 21 days to form a new habit or to drop a habit. So if you start thinking about it now and you start maybe journaling about what you'd like, January is a time to really, because I am going to be doing the dream vision map again. So you put one feeling, one intention, an intentional feeling. And 2021 for me was intention. So I'm thinking about, 2022. And where I am right now, I've been called Reina. Reina in Spanish is queen. So of course I'm like, wow, okay, that's interesting. Queen. So I've been playing with that word quite a bit. The queen energy, the king energy, um, gods and goddesses. We are all of that. So we need to bring that in. And I'm not talking in an egotistical, arrogant way, but just really own who you are. Own who you are, where you're at. We do not give ourselves enough credit. We do not celebrate the little things. It seems everything has to be grand, especially on social media. Anyways, so he was just saying, are you a creator? Are you a leader? Or are you a linchpin? And I'm like, linchpin? That's an interesting concept where you are all of that, but really you are the central hub of the networking and collaboration. So when somebody needs something, you have done the networking and branching out and helping and being in service of others that you can instantly think of somebody to help make that connection for them and then carry on for the next and the next and the next. So I think that's really, really interesting. I love that concept. And hi, Tanya. So nice to see you. Thank you for being here. I hope you're doing well. I think last time you were talking about moving. Have you made the move? What's happening? It's been a while. Let us know what's happening in your life as well. And please, share this out, comment, like, and subscribe to be entered to win a 30-minute Reiki Reveal Session. All right. All right. So let's just talk a little bit. The moon, we are going to just talk a little bit about the moon. Then we're going to do a little meditation with Reiki healing. Wherever, that Reiki energy, wherever it's needed, it will go to. So really, you could just set an intention for my highest good. Wherever this is needed, let it go and flow. You don't have to be specific unless you want to be. There will be some messages. I always end with prayer and obviously blessings. So, yeah, the new moon in Sagittarius with the total solar eclipse, and I know that the moon the sun. Let's talk about the sun because Sagittarius is a fire sign. This is very fiery. I have fire in my chart as Sagittarius fire in my chart. I mean, Capricorn, Sag, Aries, in that order. You might want to look that up if you're not sure what your moon rising sign and moon sign is. But it's interesting that they're all like rams, goats, half hybrid, fire and earth. Very interesting. Now, I work with astrology experts, so of course they would tell me more, right? So this this is a conclusion, and the sun has had many solar flares. There's this kinetic energy. It's been happening since mid-November to mid-December. Lee Harris was talking about that. I follow him. He's pretty amazing. But we're going to compost the past around our beliefs, our truths, and our fears. So we are throwing all of that into the dirt. We're going to plant seeds in them, and we're not going to they're no longer part of our story anymore. Victim consciousness, I'm sorry, no more. That's it. No more. You cannot be the victim. How about you not be a survivor of anything? You are a thriver. That's how you have to flip this around, because if you live in that victim consciousness, it keeps cycling around and around and around. It's like the dog chasing its tail. I think the dog is the only one that enjoys it, right? So at some point when you hit rock bottom, you've got to decide there's only one way, and it's up. And surrendering, having faith, bringing joy into everything you do is super, super important. Yeah, more fun. Where's the fun? And that's why I do this too, because as a Capricorn, I mean, we are all the signs, but I tend to lean more on the calm, cool, collected side. And the last 2 years I've been shown, you need to have fun, you need to tap in, and let's just play and be creative. And you might spark that in someone else, and you might even save someone's life without them even telling you, because you don't need to have all those accolades, right? And Brendan also talked about service versus selfies. So if you're going on social media just because you need attention, that's a problem. That's a big, huge red flag, okay? And I'll tell you, I'll throw myself under the bus. When I started, I did the same thing. I did. I did. Humility and, walking the path has shown me otherwise. So, I'm here to serve. I'm reminded, how may I serve? Every day I get up, how may I serve? It's not about me, it's about we. It's about we. And I am in beautiful Magdalena del Mar, Lima, Peru. I haven't even been here a week. Okay. It's, you know what? I can't even summarize it yet. It definitely has an energy and a pulse. Um, I tend to pick places, or places pick me, and I thought about this last night, that need the most healing, that have a lot of trauma. And let me tell you, there is a lot here. I mean, just taking the bus yesterday was an experience. You North Americans that take the bus where it stops and you get on nicely and it waits for you, and then it starts to pull away. You get on the bus, you hold on, you shut up. You know what I'm saying? Just get in and hold on, because apparently it's a commission thing. So they got to pick up as many people and they have to get ahead of the other bus drivers so they can make their money. I'm like, wow, talk about being in survival mode. So as I'm sitting on the bus, I'm trying to send love and light and peace to everybody that's sitting there, to the bus driver. It was an experience. So, all right, enough about the bus. And I'm going to be learning more Spanish, obviously. Obviously. Tanya, that's right. You moved into Calgary. It's been the most challenging month ever this year. Nothing has been, oh gosh, going the way we have wanted to or thought it would go. Been hanging in there for me and my partner. It's been heavy, frustrating, and hard. Been both looking at this time as growth. Okay, painful growth. Yeah. Sometimes the growth and the stuff that you go through, you look back after, believe me, you're like, wow, we are so much stronger than we thought we were, right? So looking to the new year will bring change, and that'll be welcoming. And I love that. Thank you for sharing that. And we are going to include this, in this meditation that we're going to be going into shortly. We're going to clear all of that away. Um, I'm hearing a lot of breathing and breath work. So anytime something catches me, I'm like, I'm just gonna let it settle, and I'm gonna back away a little bit, and I'm be like, why am I so attached to this, or why am I being pulled into this? It's just temporary. Everything is temporary. That's how I see it. That's how we see it. So I'm just sending you lots of love there, to you and your partner. And I grew up in Calgary, so if you need any help or anybody, let me know. I still have a lot of contacts there, okay? And Facebook user. I'm not sure who you are and you have no picture, but that's okay. Healing begins where your ego ends, the wisest life lesson. Yeah, that is something I learned about myself, because when I first started out, ego was the enemy. But as you go and grow and expand, you realize it is part of who you are, the duality, the shadow, however you want to see it. It was sitting here, now it's back here. And my one eye is, our vision is completely open. And it's like, get in the back seat. I'm driving. Spirit's driving, Jesus take the wheel, all of that. So, and you're welcome, Tanya. Thank you so much. All right. So, a little bit more about Sagittarius. It is a masculine fire sign. They tend to see the big picture. That's why they've got their bow and arrow. They're steady, they're ready, they're aiming, very quite sure how to access the widest possible view. They're wildly passionate. Definitely, my sister is a Sag. Very enthusiastic, very inspired, open and curious, spiritual quest for the meaning of life. Aren't we all on that? Freedom from dogma and dualistic thinking, definitely. And very honest, very direct, and straight arrow bluntness sometimes can catch you. So, really, it's all about the journey and experience. They care about the truth rather than comfort. Yeah. Truth and freedom. Expanded states of consciousness are happening now, and we're called to grow and trailblazing into new territory, new earth. We cannot sustain any of this from 2020 beyond is not sustainable. We're getting new upgrades, 1212 portals coming up. Um, I have a very special solstice event coming up on the 21st. We'll talk about that at the end. But you can access all of that through meetup.com. I have a lot of my events on there as well. So, because we'll be talking about 2022 visioning, because really it's about visioning. And, I think of the mystics, the seers, our ancestors, the indigenous, our elders, the shamans. They're all about the vision. And they work with spirit, not the other way around. Um, Spirit is always guiding us along with the animals and the plants, right? And yeah, I've shared on social media, I am 5 days in vegan, something I never thought I would do. But my intention was to live at a higher vibration. And if I work with animals, how can I do that? Something was not connecting. So this is part of my path, okay? And I'm not saying go and do that, okay? I'm just saying this is what I'm doing for myself. Yeah, because they're saying that you can speak it and you can say all you want, but if you're not living it, then hypocrisy. That's what I'm hearing. Hypocrisy. Thank you. Well, thank you. I am completely humbled now. I'm just waiting to be thrown down on my knees and saying, I'm not worthy. All right. Spirit is really coming through here. Oh, yeah. Um, I'm just yeah, it's interesting. I'm hearing more weather events. I mean, I left Abbotsford and they had massive floods and it was just crazy there. The atmospheric rivers. I mean, all these things that are happening in the earth it's purging all the stuff we're doing. Gaia is saying no more, no moss, no moss. And that's for everything, animals, you name it, everything. We have to undo everything. And yeah, there's going to be pain because we've inflicted pain. See how this works? Yeah, and that's how truth and reconciliation and healing happens. There's no you can't bypass this anymore. It's in our face. It's right here. It's right here. All right. So we're going to write a new story about the future. You can grab your journal if you'd like. Maybe something comes through after a meditation. Um, and how do we step fully into the nurturance, there's a word, of unconditional love, of our own creative brilliance, eternal innocence and freedom? We are going to plant new seeds from rich, dark fertilizer made from all that has died and is dying. So, we're going to be, talking a little bit more about the stars and the planets. Now, we're going into a royal star. Antares is a wild cosmic phenomenon known as the Great Attractor. So this is happening at the same time. And you can download Skywalk. It's an app and it will show you all the constellations. It'll show you where the moon is. It shows you everything. It's pretty spectacular. Um, and Vesta, Mercury, and the South Node are all involved in this. So Antares is a royal star. It is the heart of the scorpion, and we just coming out of scorpion season, right? So it's the guardian of the West. It's connected to Archangel Uriel. And stars need help. Stars need the help of our planets in the solar system to activate their energy on Earth. See how it's all connected? It's activation. Vesta activates Vesta, the virgin, the high priestess. I think of the mother energy. Christmas is the birth of Christ. See how this is all tied in? Okay. Mercury is all about writing new stories about our souls. Our south node is highlighting the past of our old beliefs and what is true and what is just a bunch of garbage that was installed like an old computer system. It's now being uninstalled. It's a virus. It is. All right. And the USA ascendant. And I mean, I know Pluto and USA, there's a big thing coming with 2022 as well. So, exact to the USA ascendant rising signs, the life path of the nation. Because everybody looks at the US, right? So, what is their life path? It is going to be rooted in new truths. It's a prelude to the birthing of a new path for the USA, and it's coming with the Pluto initiation. And Braca Goldsmith talks about that as well. You can follow her on YouTube. And then Venus comes in. It's the brightest December 3rd. That would be today. So go and have a look if it's not cloudy, or even maybe you've seen it before or after. But um, and Pluto is in Capricorn too, so it's a conjunction with Venus. It's very intense transformation of our values and our relationships, our desires for depth in love, the call to, compost what is not aligned. I love this composting thing with divine feminine love and wisdom. Divine feminine. Ceres, asteroid on the north node is opposite the new moon. So we're shedding past beliefs, stepping into the nurturer, unconditional love, creating creative brilliance. You'll just have these inspirations coming through like boom. Eternal innocence, because we are eternally innocent. We are perfect children of God. And if you don't think you are, you got to start somewhere, because you are. So whoever told you otherwise was someone who was hurt. Okay. And I posted yesterday that there is still some trauma and grief letting go of people, family, situations. It's like moving out, like my friend Graham talked about old furniture, moving it out. There will be some attachment, and you're still grieving all of that. And with Christmas and Thanksgiving and all that too, detoxing from family or anyone that is narcissistic, sociopath, whatever it is, you have every right to create a boundary and to say no. And don't buy into the guilt and the shame and all that garbage. Just unplug, disconnect, and protect your energy, protect yourself, protect your heart. Okay. Watch Lisa Romano. She talks a lot about codependency, about narcissistic energy, family especially, right? Maybe it's a friend, maybe it's a coworker, maybe it's a boss. It's to be empowered is to be in knowledge. Knowledge is power. How do you use it? Um, and then there's in the mix with the few moons, there's Uranus, changing principles at play, challenging, requiring adjustments, diverted. And yeah, we are just renewing our personal relationship with our own embodiment, redirecting our arrows of truth, not other people's truth, your truth. And if someone has a different truth than yours or view, be curious enough to find out more about it and not be like, oh, I don't like that person. I'm triggered, because it's a mirror. You're just reflecting whatever is going on. So, be responsible and accountable and do the work. Do the work. So yeah, that's I've talked enough about, all of the astrological stuff. I am not an astrologist or astrologer by any means. I go online and I do some research. So we all know, we'll go back and talk about Halloween a little bit. I mean, those are, skeletons that come out of the closet, the ghosts of, you think of the Christmas past and all of that. Everything is changing, resurrecting, birthing. Absolutely. All right. So, I invite you to light a candle. I have mine. Bought this from the lovely Mercado. The markets here are amazing. The produce, the fruit here alone is unbelievable. So fresh. Papaya, like I have papaya tree right out my window. I can pick bananas. You can't do this in Canada. So this is all new and I am like savoring every minute of it. I love it. So light your candle. I'm also welcoming the Mary Magdalene, the Mother Mary. I also have some beautiful. They had the most beautiful flowers that they put in a tray, and now I've put them in water. So we're having this beautiful flower energy as well. Um, you got your candle, maybe you've got some essential oil, maybe you're going to make moon water, incense, whatever it happens to be. Go ahead and burn and cleanse and smudge. And I've already, if you want to bring in your sage, your Palo Santo, go for it. I chose incense this time. It's, really different for everybody. It's how you would like to do it. All right. So here we go. Find a comfortable spot to sit if you'd like. If you'd like to lay down, it does not matter. Bring your crystals in as well. I've got all my crystals here. I made sure I cleanse those as well. And depending on the crystal, you can just smudge or you can use a little bit of Epsom salt. Maybe you have a beautiful bath tonight as well to welcome in the moon or go into some body of water. All right. So I'm going to start with the bowl here. And thank you, Wisdom House, for allowing me to use this bowl for this session. This is brand new for me. So here we go. And just close your eyes and really start focusing on the breath. And as you're listening to the bowl, just imagine we're going to now get grounded. We need to ground and root in this energy first. So just imagine coming from your root chakra, the base of your spine. You have a beautiful, thick, brilliant white cord. This cord is plunging deep into the earth, smashing through the rocks, the roots, the debris, until it reaches just to the soul, just to the bottom, just to the center of the earth. I wanted to say the soul of the earth. Interesting. And what is suspended there is a beautiful rose quartz. Now, this rose quartz is all about unconditional love, letting go of any beliefs, any traumas, any energy that is not yours. And just imagine your cord wrapping itself around the beautiful rose quartz, beautiful pink, sparkly energy. And it begins to pull itself back up the way that it came until it reaches just to the soles of your feet. Until it reaches and pulls, you can feel yourself anchored. Now we're going to take that energy up through your calves, your knees. We're clearing off any fear. Fear tends to sit in the knees. We're clearing off any fear. Concentrating on the knees. We're letting go of this. Bringing in the power symbol, Choku-rei, Choku-rei, Choku-rei. We're standing strong. You're standing up. You're completely grounded and balanced. We're bringing that beautiful energy up through the thighs, to the buttocks, to the small of the back, to the hips, focusing on the hips, hip energy. We're afraid to move forward. We're afraid to take a step forward. We're being held back. Absolutely not. We are standing up. We're standing tall. We're standing straight. Then we're bringing this energy up through the root chakra, clearing off any fear. We are safe. We are secure. There's nowhere to run. I'm hearing this. There's nowhere to run. Stand where you are. Stay where you are. Find out where this energy comes from. Is it yours? Is it someone else's? Has it been placed upon you? Have you been carrying this around for years and years and years, like it's part of the family, a family burden? Maybe you feel like you're cursed. It's just generational, it's genetic, whatever it is, it's not. It's absolutely a lie. It is no longer who you are. We're clearing that away. And you are absolutely abundant. There's more than enough. There's always enough. More is coming to you right now. You were never poor. You are absolutely richly abundant. All right, we're bringing this up to the sacral chakra. Ooh-wee, inner child. Here she comes. Here we come. Running, running, running. Playing, jumping, being. Mesmerized by, the beauty of a flower, the song of a bird, the whisper in the wind. What is calling you right now? To paint, to play, to sing, to dance. Bring in that beautiful energy, beautiful orange energy, merging with the pink of the rose quartz, of the love, of the divine love of the Mother Mary, of the Mother Mary Magdalene, feminine, Kuan Yin, Kuan Yin. All the goddesses are coming in. Ooh, all right. So we're bringing this up to the solar plexus, the I am presence. I am complete. I am whole. I am full of vibrant energy, endless, and I know when to rest when it's being called for. And I'm ever expanding and I'm opening up to all the possibilities. All the possibilities. There's so many. I just need to choose one. One that is the most fun. One that is the most fun. Well, that's fun. I like that. All right. So we're clearing that off. We're bringing it up to the heart. We're bringing in Seheke, Seheke, Seheke. That is emotional and mental clearing and well-being for the heart chakra. I'm just hearing I feel lighter, I feel brighter already. I'm crying, I'm purging. This is all part of it. Healing is messy, and I'm getting in there with the child. I'm finger painting. I'm just I'm just getting in there. Giving myself a hug. Knowing I've done a lot of work in healing this year and last year, and I'm really taking the time to recognize that. All right, so we're clearing that off. And we're bringing this up to the throat chakra, inviting eucalyptus, a peppermint oils to help assist with this. Turquoise, clearing off any types of allergies, phlegm, anything that's sitting there. We're gargling with salt water as well, just to keep that cleared. Shouting, singing, speaking, writing, any types of communication, very, very important. I'm seeing a lot of pen to paper, calligraphy, symbols as well. So someone's working with symbols. That's very cool. I love that. I love that. All right. So we're clearing that off with the beautiful pink, sparkling rose quartz energy, the Mother, the Mary. Bringing this up to the third eye. You might feel some pressure here. I'm just hearing a lot of cycles, cycling in, cycling out. Visions come and go, but I invite you to write them down. Whether it's in your phone or on a notebook, this is the best way to let go and just invite whatever messaging comes in, any guidance that comes in from your guides, your angels, your loved ones, your ancestors. Clearing that off. We're bringing this up to the crown chakra. Huge, expanding, direct connect from the earth star chakra to the soul star chakra, right up to God, to source, to universe. We are connected, fully expanded, bringing it down and around, smoothing out anything in your aura, letting go of anything that is no longer yours, with the assistance of Archangel Michael coming in, cutting away any ties, any energy, any arrows, any wounds, any tears in your auric field is now being smoothed out, cut away, and released. You're feeling lighter, you're feeling brighter, you're feeling energetic, you're feeling new. New for this new moon in Sagittarius. You're seeing your targets now. You've got your arrows ready. You've got your seeds. And we're bringing in Daikomo, master symbol, clearing off anything that no longer serves you. So just take your time coming back. I'm just going to clear and assist if there's anything else that I'm seeing, feeling energetically. Now, some of you might feel lighter, brighter. You might not feel anything at all. Reiki is different for everyone. You may feel tingles, you may feel hot, you may feel cold in certain areas. You may have the best sleep you've ever had in a very, very, very long time, which is amazing. And now we're creating a beautiful golden ball. You can do the same thing. You rub your hands together very quickly, build up some of that chi, your energy, your life force, and slowly pull your fingers apart, and you can feel. Can you not feel the electricity between your hands? That is your life force. Now just imagine a beautiful golden ball of energy, and it's building and it's building and it's building. And you can bring it up. I like to start at the crown and pour beautiful golden, beautiful energy all the way down, down to your feet. You're fully anchored and grounded below. The heart, the soul chakra is connected to this. And of course, you're connected to God. So fully rooted, fully connected, fully protected, fully healed. Whatever you're here for has been done. So this is a co-creative process. So all I know is God is, I am, we are. And I pray whatever you take from today stays with you. And this is a co-creative process. And I know that if I'm a child of God, you are a child of God. We are children of God and act accordingly. And whatever you are bringing into this moment right now, into this prayer right now, it's been done. It's a co-creative process. It's nothing outside of us. It's already done. And so it is. All right. So take your time coming back. Maybe you fell asleep. That's fantastic too. Maybe there's a few things you'd like to write down. Maybe you have a question or two. And yeah, there's a few things. I'm going to be pulling one card to kind of close this off from the Shaman's Dream Oracle. And, let's talk about what you have manifested. This is the beginning of the month. So maybe you can think of even last month or the last couple months that you're really proud of. Maybe what have you set into motion that has gone the way, has gone, is on its way. Or maybe there's something you set that's no longer in alignment, that's not going as planned. Maybe it's time to reset, readjust, repivot, right? It's inviting all of that. So just trust your intuition and the signs you're receiving. And you can also pull a card and assist and ask what you need to release. I pull a card every day. I just ask, God, make me a channel for thy peace. Grant me this conversation for the highest good of all. Relieve me of the bondage of self so I may better do thy will. Thy will be done through me. Show me how to serve. Let there be light. Amen. And I'm knocking. I'm just asking for the highest good. What do we need to know right now in this beautiful new moon in Sagittarius with full solar eclipse? Oh, this card has come up quite a bit. All right. It is in the hand. The universe is your partner. Look at that. And for anybody that's listening, it's a hand and it has a heart in the middle. And, it looks like us reaching up towards love, towards God, towards universe, towards source. It is card number 31. So 3 and 1 reduces to 4. And 4s are all about, empathy, family, protection. So we are feeling secure. We are feeling taken care of. We are being told the universe is our partner. So, how are we contemplating an intimate relationship with higher power? Higher power is at hand. How do you engage it? Maybe you might have seen things through the influence of your religious background, which is very apparent here in Peru. You may have been exposed to other ways of making connection real for yourself. And it doesn't matter the source of your understanding. What matters is what works for you. Yes, what works for you. There is no right, there is no wrong. There is no more of that. So, for example, if you believe in a punitive God, a God that punishes us, you will be afraid of punishment for your transgressions. So, if you believe in a version of higher power that blesses you, no matter what. You may find it easier to surrender to a relationship of radical trust. So just relax. You got to imagine yourself relaxing, curled in the hands of the divine. How does it make you feel? You're in this beautiful caress. So you can then turn over your needs and desires to that divine power and trust that you're safe and secure and don't have to do anything at all to feel that way. Grace is activated in your life. Grace is easily accessible. You're in good hands. Your work, your family, your relationships, your home, everything. You've done everything. You've done all you can. So this is a time to rest and recharge instead of producing and doing and acting and strategizing. A hot tea, a good book, and a soft blanket, or, a hot bath, or whatever it is. They're asking you to just chill out. Chill out. This is your time to just step back and go, okay, okay, I surrender. I'm in good hands. I'm allowing grace to come into my life. Grace and gratitude and joy and peace and prosperity. Yeah. I'm looking at these trees that were painted on the window here. So, yeah, new seeds, new leaves, new growth. I mean, trees have cycles, right? And our branches, this is who we are. Every little notch or every little healing or awakening or whatever it is that we go through is new growth for you to just ever expand like a tree, but you're already fully rooted. And the sky's the limit. It's endless. Your possibilities are endless. You just got to be like the tree. The tree doesn't go, oh, I lost my leaves. Now what am I going to do? And start freaking out. No, it's like, okay, this is happening because I know what happens after, right? Winter is also about rest and hibernation, even though right now we're coming into spring where I am. But if you're in the northern hemisphere, it's hibernation. And I will take this as hibernation too. I don't, this is a time for rest. This is why I'm here. This is why I'm here. Time to heal, a time to really being asked to step into who you truly are, not who you thought you were or what you thought you might be or some persona or a celebrity or whatever it is. Nah, no, no more of that because we know social media is mainly false. The truth, and sometimes it's scary to look in the mirror and go, "Jeepers, whoops." Been doing a lot of looks in the mirror, as they would say. All right. Yes, happy Friday or Friday or however you want to pronounce that to you as well. You're going to a Christmas concert. I love that. Love that. Yeah, those are fun. Music and the lights and we're going to be decorating here soon as well, decorating the house. So it's a beautiful home. I'll have to do a little tour of it's called Wisdom House. I'll have more information on that later. But I'm so happy that you're all here. Thank you so much for being here. Um, Let me know if you have any questions. I'm just going to go through a little bit of housekeeping because people are like, "Oh, I always seem to miss you," and so on and so forth. So first and foremost, we've got the Power of Eight coming up in mid-January. It's a group mentorship where I take a group of 8 souls who are looking to do a pivot, a huge pivot in their life. They're wanting to start their own business, whatever it happens to be. This is a great place to start. I've got the links there. And then if you want an intuitive one-on-one mentorship, you're working 8 weeks with me once a week. There's soul work as well. You will, I've got many recommendations and referrals from other ladies that have gone through this and their lives have changed. I know one that's becoming a death doula, and another that is doing angel card readings and healings and has transformed her life. That's just a few. Another one is she's going into group, or becoming a coach, somewhat like myself, but more of a career coach, and she's in France. So, if you're looking to really kickstart your year, this would be the way to do it. I'd be happy to jump on a call with you. The links are all below. Um, as well, season 3 of The Power of Healing Your Energy, it started. We're going. We're on episode 166 coming up next week. Can't believe it. Every Wednesday, it's live. It's on your podcast as well. And then Unleash Your Soul's Purpose right now is only Saturdays at 10 a.m. Um, Pacific right now, but it will go back to Wednesdays as well for 7 p.m. in January. So that is completely free. You can go to meetup.com or through Facebook. There's links there as well. It's completely free. If you're looking for your soul's purpose, you're looking for connections, community, collaborations, support, all of that, this is the place to be for that. And December energy update, it is coming. It's coming up this weekend. So if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, feel free to subscribe there, and you can join me live for that as well. There's my newsletter that has exclusive contests and announcements, events as well. So you might want to subscribe to that, and you get a free either retrograde guide or chakra guide, either one, your choice. And I talked about 2022 visioning energy. It's a free solstice broadcast, December 21st, 2021, 1 p.m. Pacific, 4:30 Eastern. So join me for that. It is free. We're going to be talking about the energy of 2022. So if you're curious. And then I've got my dream vision map. It's coming. I don't have a graphic for that. Where did it go? I don't know. Anyways, it's coming. As well, if you're looking for a Christmas gift for yourself or for someone you love, or maybe to start your new year, my book is out on Amazon. The links are there. Intuition Saved My Life. Um, it really is an empath's guide, a journey, and that would be my journey of unconditional love, healing, and forgiveness. So, and it's still happening. All right. Let's see if I'm missing any comments here. The power of 8. Yes, to the power of 8. Okay, I will get back to you on that. You must be joining me from a group because I have no name, but I'm going to guess I think I know who you are. I love you so much too. And then you're also saying you're my support rock, and I'm so grateful for you. Oh, you're going to make me cry. Going to make me cry. You know what? This is why I do the work I do. Because somebody saved my life. Somebody was my rock and my support. So anyways, mwah, I'm sending you lots of love. All right. All right, guys. I love you so much. Have an amazing new moon in Sagittarius. Enjoy the energy. Go out and look at the stars if you can. Just enjoy yourself. We're coming into the crazy holidays, as they say. So try to take care of yourself. And please remember, healing begins where the ego ends. Sending you lots of love.